I hope the wind isn't too much. I am going to have a look around the Peace Garden tonight, and we're going to have a bit of a night vision explore. It's been a while since I've been down here, so it's been a while since I've been down here, but the last time I was here there was repairs being done on buildings and stuff, and I want to see what exactly it's like now. So I hope the wind is not going to ruin this video. I wasn't expecting it to be this windy, but a donation box for maintenance. Right. Where do I start? With this one. Anybody that doesn't know, the Peace Garden is outside the townland of Muff in County Donegal. It was created by a priest, so it's Christianity based. The garden itself is in the shape of a map of Ireland from up above, and in along the routes there is monuments and landmarks, miniature landmarks in certain places. So we're at the first building, which has blankets, so you can sit down, blanket and a cushion. You can kind of sit and reflect in a lot of these places. While I'm in here, turn to ordinary vision. That is a wooden statue that has it's not joined in very many places, to be honest with you, but it's a fascinating piece. And it's all lined with this screening and that. And last Christmas there was decorations in the window. There's actually remnants of decorations still stuck on the top of the window there. That massive spider. Anyway, down to the next one. Oh, I tripped on a stone. It is a small round tower built with reed stone. And we're going to go in and have a look at this one now. Night vision tunnel. Again, places to sit. And upstairs. The roof is actually It's actually stone on the outside of that steel frame. You'll see in the centre that actually is a electrical cable spool, the end of it, and it's sheet metal and metal framing to keep up the weight of the stone that's actually in the roof. And there's actually a lot of condensation coming off metal, but that is it. The areas there where the condensation is dropping down. Can't really do what I normally film, which is a paranormal investigation, because this is kind of it's a kind of an iffy kind of a location to do that kind of thing, but and it is kind of private property. Private property in that people can come in, but because it's kind of connected with the church and stuff, I don't feel compelled to do an investigation or anything like that. Saying that, I do night vision explores, and you know, often things can be caught on night vision and done at very unexpected times. I'm really hoping that the wind isn't getting this camera. It's a crucifixion. It's kind of a little hidden garden just off the main walk. Seats. It's still quite mild, it's just it's windier than last night. Last night was at Drumble Woods. There was a lot here to clean up. I don't think they've fully got there yet. Oh, they've turned a fallen tree into something beautiful. Some bog oak and a seat. I want to step back again for a second. Hold on a second. As you can see, that actually was a willow tree that fell over and is still growing. So branches came off that main branch and started growing upwards. But you can see the main branch lying on its side. And that's been like that for a very long time. Right. we still have loads of flies attracted to the lights here. Oh yes, this is it's a little house, right? And it's weaved by willow trees. Willow trees growing in a circle, and then branches woven to make this little shelter. Which isn't very dry. Been in all day, looking at YouTube videos, editing a video as well, and thought I need a break, I need to get out. This originally didn't have a front to it. It did represent the manger kind of thing, and there was straw on the floor and stuff like that. It's been tidied up since, and we've got these comfortable seats to sit on. Just kind of cool. Sit down and rest for a second. Give you some colour. The light isn't as good. Right, back to... You know, there is lighting and stuff. There's lighting along the routes and stuff, around the footpaths and that, but I've never been here when they were actually on. Maybe I've been here once and half of them were on, sort of thing. Oh, fresh repairs into the structure. You can see that it's brand sort of new. So I'm here to sort of have a look around to see what other repairs was sort of done. I know there was a thatching job to be done on one of the buildings. So also, for people that are new or haven't seen any of my other videos, there's a church on this site that's made from hay, and what do you call them? Cob house. It's made from bales of hay, and then it's plastered over with cement, and it's got a thatch roof. There is a pond. There has been ponds dug out for nature and stuff, but basically this land is actually just a bog. There's not much good for anything else. So this garden was constructed here. I like the night vision because when I'm out and when I'm filming, I can only see a certain amount with my own eyes. The night vision sees a lot more. Another seat, I'm going to take the opportunity to sit on it because I'm crocked. You see there's the lights and stuff. We are in County Mayo, according to this, because right in front of me is Patrick, which is in County Mayo. I actually used to live near Patrick. You know? It's kind of, the wind has kind of died off a bit. Either that or I'm in a bit of a sheltered area. You know? Right, I want to take a little rest for a second. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm a little bit on edge right now. Because just off camera, when I had turned the camera off, I was sitting here for a couple of minutes when I heard something that sounded like footsteps, which was quite close and quite solid on the footpath, but no light or anything like that. Just footsteps. And I could have mistaken it for something else. But as you can understand, I'm out here on my own, and kind of, it does make you feel uneasy when you have unexplained noises and no idea what it is. Anyway. This is the Crow Path right part of things, which I'm climbing up, which I shouldn't. I don't want to slide down. Cross and some flowers. Right, I'm coming down, but hopefully I won't slip. Oh, my backs and my legs. There's a bit of a well here where there's a water supply to it, but I don't fancy drinking out of that, to be honest with you. Sometimes there's prayer cards and money and medals left at the side of it. Now, I can see the church through the trees. This was added the last time I was here. Birds in the trees. There is cats around as well, so I'm going to turn to ordinary vision because there's actually some artwork in here that I want to have a look at. There's another one over here. And look at the piece of wood that this seat is made out of. I'm going to sit down here for a second. Oh. The one thing I'm wondering, is there any more new additions? And that's what I came here for. Because it's been a while since I've been here. my camera light has possibly triggered those dogs. Sometimes a number of dogs. So there's possibly a dog shelter near here or something. I just need a rest for a minute, folks. Oh, right. A piece of bog oak, which wasn't there the last time I was here, and some flowers. Bird feeders. The moon in the background. Here's the church. Oh, the church is in Avery. There's lovely stained glass windows and stuff, and a thatch roof, and little lights underneath the roof and stuff. This is all underneath that is all straw. Now the birds are probably in their resting place. I don't know if I'm going to get through that wire. With the light. There is a bird perched up on the... There is a bird perched in there. It was very difficult to see. But there's another bird. Right there. You see it? I'll leave it. I don't want to disturb them too much. But, yeah, that's the church. St. Bridget's Cross. Made out of wire. There we go. St. Mura's Cross. And it's over there. Don't want to be going off the footpath too much because there's a hole in my shoe. Yes, I have other shoes, but these were the comfortable ones. Oh, too late. Wet foot. Right. There's another building over here. And in the summertime, Is it swallows or swifts? The birds of the fork-tails come in and roost in here every summer. Columbus's cell. And again, more bird feeders. I need to sit down here. This one is usually kind of wet because there's a leak on the roof. Oh, the fire's been removed from here. There was a stove here. Can I sit down? Can I sit down? It's flipping soaking. Oh, this one's not so bad. Yeah, the swallows, or the swifts, or whatever you call them. Oh, there's the nest, right there. Oh, no. Kind of regurgitated stuff, and they put together their nest that way and stick it to the wood. I keep telling myself the more I go out, the better I will feel. Mentally I do feel that, but physically, I guess physically it sort of does benefit me a bit, but it flipping takes a lot. So I have to sit down a lot. Right, on for another wee bit. So, there's that little building there. This is the only part of the garden where there's actually manicured lawns, i.e. cut grass, and proper landscaping. The rest of it is just, it's the buildings that make it, you know. Don't ask me where I am on the map, I don't know. But there's a church in here. A wooden church. There we go. Oh, there's some soft furnishings. Is it damp? No? Well, it's a bit. And a biscuit tin, shortbread, a candle. Nice cinnamon, apple and cinnamon smell. Give you some colour. Biscuit tin, prayer card, some windy thing, little ornament, another little ornament, sister, can't remember what her name is. Is it Mary Clare? She's a young nun that died in a earthquake, I think it was, and she's from Derry. There's another angel candle, some flowers, a little, does it work? No, it doesn't. What about the other one? Does it work? No, battery's flat. Switch doesn't work on that either. But, you know, you can come in and you can sit down. People say it's kind of weird that, you know, you have places like this where people leave things and that, you know, but this is a place that's respected, you know what I mean? I'm glad there is some sort of humanity in the world, you know? I'm going to go on a bit. There's padded cushions on the seats as well. Go on another bit. And close the door to keep it as dry as possible. Doesn't close properly. There you go. And how is it made out of wood? With some lights, which I never see lit up. Oh, half of them lit up, I think, at one stage. Am I still recording? I am. Go this way. We came from that way. We're going this way. There was major works going on to the next building I'm going down to see, which is a new thatch roof. And actually, the last time I was down here, I couldn't actually get into the building because they had locked tools in there. Oh yeah, that looks fresh. That looks cool. See if I can get colour on it. No. It's revamped. Is the thatch still exist? No, the thatch is gone actually. This was attached. Can I get in? Oh, I can. Electricity. Again, another blanket and a cushion. And a painting on a slate. See that? And this stained glass window. And it's as dry as a bone in here. Well, virtually there's a new door. A matting mechanism to keep the door closed. And it looks like the whole top of it's been replaced. And it's dry lined behind that screening, so it looks pretty. Job well done. No more leaks. So when a thatch starts rotting, it actually holds water and it makes it damp. So, yes, Ireland had thatch cottages back in the day, but this country does not suit thatch cottages because of its damp weather conditions. But yeah, they've done a good job. That's good. This says this is the area where they actually do cut the grass. That there is a bit of land where you can manicure, have a proper piece of garden, because a lot of this is bog. I'm mistaking that seat for somebody. It kind of scared the shit out of me. That is a pond overgrown with weeds. And some bog oak. Oh, anybody that doesn't know, there is a whole centre attached to this building where I actually parked the car, souvenir shop and coffee shop, now with outside decking or an outside covered area. It kind of was made during COVID and that, so that people could come and have a cup of tea and could sit outside. Fully registered organic farm, shop, cafe at White Oak Centre. Visit Ireland's only Celtic Peace Garden, the Sanctuary, self-catering accommodation, conference room available, and there is the address, and there is the phone number. What else is there? Organic gardening. They have cold frames and glass houses, and they grow fresh products, and they actually sell the products. This kind of resembles the tomb where Jesus was laid. It's basically, it's a mound of soil over an area where there seems to be solid walls. Well, this actually is Columbus's cave. I've got a laser on there. Oh, flipping hell. It's flooded. Now I definitely have a wet foot. There has been a lot of rain. I can show you don't know if you can see that. I can't stretch over, folks. We're going to walk back. There we go. Yeah, it's flooded in here. My foot is wet. Am I on night vision? No. Wet foot. Towards the end of this now. Don't think there's any other new buildings. Just the attached building has been repaired, and that new shelter has 2 pieces of art in it. It's the last building, folks. I like the way this is done. new paneling, because what I can see is new nails, fresh nails. This is a massive door. Pretty much the same inside. I can turn this to audio vision here. You got a fire. The straw paneling is falling off. I just need another rest, folks. Folks, I am going to say goodbye. This is the last building and that. Hope you enjoyed my little walk and that, and glad to be sort of out again, you know. Not all videos is going to be paranormal related, but if you see anything in the background of my night vision explorers, you know, very often sometimes you get evidence in the most unusual places. And that being said, I'm going to go, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you for watching.